Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky B here, aka the Scruffy Top. Welcome you along to Generation X Racing once again. I hope you're all well, and welcome along to Season 13, Round 5 of our Group 3 100 Mile Challenge. Tonight, we're at Monza, which is just north of Milan in Italy, the Cathedral of Speed, or whatever it's called. We have 28 laps, which takes us out to 100.8 miles. The minimum tyre stint this evening is 5 laps. The required tyres are unusually racing softs and hards, so is anyone going to try and do a one-stop? We shall see. The pit window opens at the end of lap 5 and closes at the end of lap 23. We are starting at sunset. The weather is SO1, so beautiful and sunny, and the time dilation is ×1, so we'll be starting and finishing around sunset, I guess. And racing for you this evening, we have King Racer in the Supra, which should have a good showing round here with its colossal top end. We have Scarly in the Porsche 911. We have Sheerluck in the SLS AMG. Murcielago in the Viper. We have Tipa in the Alpha 4C. We have Darlow Boy in the Alpha 4C. We have Devlin in the Corvette. Lovely stuff. Big Oli, one of our Italian brethren, in the Mercedes AMG. Kobayashi Maru in the Jaguar F-Type. Ginger Ninja in the AMG, Mercedes AMG, and the Gravel. And Ian in the Corvette also. He's got his hards on for some reason. You don't have to quali on the hards on the tyres you start on, mate. Just in case you didn't know, you can drop out, change them, and come back in again. Bit 11 racing tonight, super stuff. Currently, we have Scarlet and King Racer throwing down to be on pole position at the start of the race, which I think Scarlet's going to need, because Porsche's an absolute dog off the line. But well done, chaps. A 148.4, which is really darn good. We have King Racer on a 138. That's 1700s between them. Good grief. I'm just going to follow King Racer down the start finish straight, because I saw the Alpha 4Cs were getting about 166 miles an hour before they had to brake. The Viper was nearly up to 170. So I'm intrigued to see what the rocket ship that is the Supra can do on the same stretch of track. There we go. So he's just gone faster again, 148.3. 170. Yeah, 170. Okay. That's pretty darn good. So that is a quick car. Sheerluck now up into second place. God, there's 0.1 between the top three. Good grief. I think Scarley's slight faux pas through the second variante there. All chicane. Following around the rest of the track. So just to run through our current standings in the Group 3 100 Mile Challenge for Season 13. In first place at the moment we have Murcielago on 272. We have Sheerluck in second on 230. Darlow Boy in third on 221. King Racer in fourth on 170. Kobayashi Maru in fifth on 154. Ginger Ninja in sixth 139. Scarly in 7th on 127. And Bigoli in 8th. 86. Tipa in 9th on 80, although this is only his second race for the look of it. So if you average it out, Tipa's probably winning on a per race basis. Nick in Honda, who I think has been booted from the lobby again for the second week in a row. Bad luck, mate. In 10th on 79. And then who else is racing tonight? We got GDSR Ian in 12th on 32. And Devlin in 14th. Yeah, only one race in 23, so excellent stuff. So just to say, chat is open. I'm hoping, as it's an Italian Grand Prix, we're going to have our usual complement of Italians on the chat this evening. But yes, do feel free to say hello, converse, hurl abuse, whatever. I mean, hurl abuse as long as you don't mind getting it back as well, of course. We're 118 subscribers. Please do give us a subscribe and give us a like for this evening's stream. It costs you nothing and means the absolute world to us and our drive for world domination on the GT7 streaming front. Right. So we're after Scarlett for a bit now. So King Racers 148.3. God, there's absolutely nothing between these top three at all. Wonderful stuff. See how Darlow Boy's getting on. See, he's chosen wisely the Alpha 4C. We've got another team versus team race against. It's the final race. GenX Racing, the mighty ZFS, after a fairly fractious and to a certain extent bad-tempered race in the Group 2. Where the strategy was slightly miscommunicated, shall we say. But anyway, we're looking forward to that immensely around Sardinia A. So, yeah, do join us for that if you can. And we're in the Alpha 4Cs as well, which is a super car to drive. Not convinced it's massively straight in a fast line, massively fast in a straight line. I knew what I meant. Yeah, do join us for that if you can. It's a great car to drive. Everyone's in the same car, and it's a fab track, so it should be a fun evening. Okay, Murcielago is 148.6 in the Yank Tank, the Viper. Okay, Tipa also in the Alpha 4C, coming in at 149.3. Ginger Ninja, 149.3. So is Tipa 149.2? No, he's just gone faster. Well done, Tipa. Ginger Ninja, 149.3. Not able to improve, but only 500 of a second ahead of Kobayashi Maru, who's just coming into Variante 1. But let's ride on board. Justin can take us around the lap of the track. Our team principal who designs all these wonderful liveries. We're coming around Curva Grande down from Variante 1 up towards Variante 2. Braking about here. Cutting as much of the corner as you dare. And down towards the Lesmos. Lesmo 1 and 2, which are named after a commune called Lesmo, which is in the Lombardy region of Italy, which is where we are, 25 kilometres northeast of Milan. So Lesmo 1 and 2 are named after that. Fact fans. So down the back straight, heading under the bridge towards the Ascari chicane or Variante. Yeah, brake just before the 100 board, slings it through just a little bit fast through that first bit of the chicane there. And I know Justin listens and he's probably saying, shut the hell up. There we go. I told you. Sorry, Justin. Oh, it's going to be me in detention again. Putting off the team principal. So we're just coming up towards the end of quali. Oh, crap, I forgot my keyboard. Okay. Scully's done. So these guys are all done. Anyone still going? 48. 49. Oh, bad luck, Ginger Ninja. Well, that went quickly, didn't it? Lovely stuff. So, King Racer for that. I think that's his first pole in quite some time. So, congratulations, King Racer. Great job. Best of luck in the race, my friend. And I would like to say I have actually got a bit of a horrible cough, so if I go quiet, which let's face it, you'll probably be very thankful for, it's because I've muted my headphones, not wanting to cough and splutter over Tinternet at you. So. I am, however, sat with my keyboard, fingers poised over the replay buttons. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop, to be honest. Okay, I don't know. Hang on. Joker part. Ah, is it? I didn't check that actually, Justin. Thank you for the heads up. So, as you're probably aware, we have a thing called Jokers where you can double your points. Okay, yeah, Justin, I don't know if you're going to be able to let Nicky Honda back in because he got bumped right at the beginning of quali. So, we only have 5 guys playing the Joker this evening, Nick and Honda being one of them, Scarlet, Ginger Ninja, Bigoli, and King Racer. Good call, King Racer. Okay, so let's have a look at the starting lineup for this evening. GenX Racing, Group 3 100 Mile Challenge, Season 13, Round 5. And on pole, it's King Racer in the Supra with a brilliant lap of 148.3. In second, Sheerluck in the SLS AMG, 148.4. Scarly in third in the Porsche 911 at 148.4. Murcielago in fourth in the Viper at 148.6. Bigoli in fifth in Mercedes AMG at 148.7. Look at that. 0.342 of a second between first and fifth. This could be a good one. Epic stuff. In sixth, Darley Boy in the Alpha 4C at 149.1. In seventh, Teepa in the Alpha 4C at 149.2. Close between those two as well. Ginger Ninja in eighth in the Mercedes AMG at 149.3. Kobayashi Maru in the Jaguar F-Type at 149.3. Devlin in 10th at 150.3. GDSR Ian in the Corvette did not submit a time. And Nick in Honda, who got bumped from the lobby. So I'm hoping he's going to be able to rejoin and we can chuck him back in. Currently in 12th at his home race. So that would be a tragedy if he doesn't manage to jump in. King Race has just said very close in the chat. Yeah, that's put it mildly. And Nick in Honda is back in the lobby, and there is much rejoicing all round. Yeah, so 5 playing their Joker tonight, which means double points. And there's my old mate, Giovanni Manieri, the Nick in Honda and Bigoli fan club. Good evening, Giovanni. Thank you for joining again. Hope you're well, sir. Okay, so I think there's going to be some jiggery pokery and manual mucking around with the Rube settings to get Nick and Honda back in and a manual reset. So well done all for the 4 watching. We're up to 4 likes already and the race hasn't even started. Brilliant! Thank you so much. As I say, it does mean the world to us and just helps our visibility on YouTube for the good of the channel and all that. And you know, if we actually get lots of likes and lots of watches, you might actually get a decent commentator at some point. Okay, Nick and Honda's in. Fantastic stuff. So it's yes, turn 1 at Monza is everyone's favourite in terms of absolute mayhem. You know what, Justin? I don't know. I asked Giovanni last week if he was going to jump in and race with us, and yeah. Yeah. So Ginger Ginger's just put in chat, as long as I don't get any penalties or spin, I should come top 6 tonight. Big if, Simon. Big if. But the best of luck to you, my friend. You'll smash it as always, I'm absolutely sure. Oh, Viney, no. God, if you knew it was going to be that close, I probably would have stopped for a Mackie D's or something just to make sure I definitely couldn't join the race. But thank you so much for joining, Viney. That was damn close. And gutted you're not, you haven't made the race this evening. Oh. So Sherlock goes flying up into first. He's on the softs, okay. King races down into 4th, and here comes the mayhem at turn 1. Although everyone's being fairly polite. After you? No, after you. Yes, I am well, thank you, Viney. Thank you for asking. Apart from this annoying cough I've got, but hey. So we've got 3 wide coming around Curva Grande, which is always nice to see. Bigoli's shot up to 3rd from 5th, but it was very close between the top 5. Sherlock leading them around, so I'm assuming either the Super is an absolute dog off the line, or he's got his hards or mediums on. So required tyres, yes, softs and hards. So Sherlock's really putting away now, 1.2. So Sherlock is on the softs. We have Murcielago's on the hards. How's he up into 2nd? Bigoli is on the softs, so we'll be looking to get past Murcielago as soon as he's able, but that Viper is an absolute rocket ship in a straight line, so he's going to need to maximise his exit speed from the corner and take him down towards the Parabolica. Oh, hang on, this has got to be, isn't it? Quite sure what Bigoli was doing there. It's great stuff. So Bigoli, yes, on the soft tyres. Kobayashi Maru on the softs. Scarlett on the softs. King Racers on the softs. God, he's had an absolute shocker of a start. Bad luck, mate. Darley Boy is on the softs. Devlin is on the hards. Okay. Ginger Ninja is on the hards. Nicky and Honda is on the softs. Tifa all the way back to 11th on the softs. And GDSR Ian is on the hards. Sherlock's absolutely flying. We're halfway, we're not even halfway around lap 2, just coming around Curva Grande, and he's nearly 3 seconds ahead already. Kobayashi Maru's up to 2nd. What crikey! Hang on. No, sorry, missed that, Justin. Thank you, Giovanni. Well, your English is a lot better than my Italian, I can tell you that. So thank you for joining, as always. It's absolutely wonderful to have you along every week and joining in. Thanks, probably just as well you... okay, use the translator. Okay, good, good. Excellent stuff. Well, lovely to have you along again, Nate. Thank you so much for joining us every week. And, I'm not quite sure what's going on with my stream. Is the stream still working for everyone? Mine's... okay, yeah. It's finally caught up. Good stuff. Kobayashi Maru on lap 2 is in second place. I can't quite believe... Well, I say I can't quite believe it. That's an absolutely unbelievable start from Justin. And he's now got Murcielago and Vigoli, who's throwing it up the inside. They're going too wide through the first Variante, and King Racer says thank you very much. Look at that! Absolutely incredible stuff. Hang on, let's get on board with King Racer. So I can't remember the buttons for the keyboard transitions. And he's thrown it up the inside. Good grief. And now Darlow Boy is in on the back of this pack. Piccoli didn't like that. I think it might be pistols at dawn after this particular race. Darlow Boy's fancying some of this. He throws it up the inside of King Racer. Ooh, yeah, probably just dropping back a little bit there. I think probably hands up. That was a bit naughty. He's past Vigoli. Hang on, Vigoli's going to be having a pop. Darlow Boy in a bit of a non-shell pass move there. Let's just stick with him. Darlow Boy's making any headway on the back of King Racer. I don't think he will down this start-finish straight. Because he's... Although the slipstream's certainly helping. Look at that, 170. He was only doing 166, 167 with no toe. So that's a great help. But he's going to struggle to get past him unless he gets an epic exit from one of the corners and manages to really get in the toe early. So Vigoli, I promise to use to learn the keyboard shortcuts for the cameras next week. Vigoli in 6th. We have Scarlett in 7th, who started 3rd. Really done well. I think the Supra and the Porsche absolute gonads off the line. They're terrible in a standing start. It's why I think maybe for Group 3 we should look at a rolling start, because it's so unfair to the guys in the cars that are crap off the line. And the Mercedes are very quick off the line. Anyway, not for this season. So Scarlett in 7th, we have Ginger Ninja in 8th, who doesn't look like he's spun or had any penalties yet, so be prepared for that to happen now I've mentioned it. Well done, Ginger Ninja. Keep it going, my friend. Devlin in 9th in the spectacular Corvette. GDSR in 10th on his hard tyres. Lovely looking Corvette as well. The Corvette boys really, I don't think the Corvette just lends itself to fantastic liveries. I just remember Murcielago stole a really good livery when he was running the Corvette a few seasons back. Nick in Honda. driving an Italian car. That's an Italian track which the Tifosi are going bananas in the stands. Absolutely loving life. And Tifo's all the way back in 12th and appears to be having something of a shocker. Not his general modus operandi at all. Shearluck now 8, nearly 9 seconds ahead. Good grief, he's on it. So we're just about a sixth of the way through. He's used a quarter of a tank of fuel. Is he going to one-stop this, I wonder? He was practicing on the mediums earlier, which sort of makes me think he might not be. And he's short shifting. Okay. He's died. What on earth is going on? He's pulling away like nobody's business. Bit of a no-brainer to one stop at the moment. That's okay, so King Racer, crikey, let's just see if we can get a replay of what happened there. Okay, so yeah, King Racer in the tow, coming down towards Parabolic. Absolutely flies past Kobayashi Maru. I wonder if he had a penalty, because that he went past him like he was standing still there. So, oh yeah, need to cancel the replay now. Well done, King Racer. So Shearluck P1, King Racer P2, and Kobayashi Maru P3 on lap 6. We've got a lovely train of drivers right here. We've got Kobayashi Maru, followed by Murcielago in the Viper, followed by Dale Boy in the Alpha 4C, followed by Bugoli in the Mercedes AMG. This looks to be where the race is, or where the action is for sure. Oh, Murcielago's got it all sorts of wrong going through the second variante there, and that will be mucho penalties, unless he was tapped, of course. Which it looks like he might have been, because he didn't get a penalty at all, and I think he went over both corners there. So if someone's tapped him, they should really be giving him the place back. But, stewards' inquiry will no doubt be forthcoming at the end of the race if Murcielago feels aggrieved by that. This is super racing. It's just what you want to see in your rear view mirror coming down the back straight is a massive American muscle car. Okay, is that Murcielago in? Yep, it is indeed. What was he on? He's on his hards, right? Okay, yeah, good shout. So I'm assuming he's not going to one stop. I don't think one stop is in Murcielago's vocabulary, to be honest. So Shearluck, 9.5 now ahead of King Racer in a second, who will be looking to redress some of that. Kobayashi Maru still doing an utterly fantastic job in third. In the flying the flag for Britain, the Jaguar F-Type. Beautiful. Jag. And we've got Dale Boy in fourth in the Alpha. Another Italian car and an Italian track. Beautiful stuff. I think he's doing well, given that car is not the fastest on the straights, which is where you really make the time up on this track. Doing a beautiful job. Bugoli. Is he pulling in? Hang on. Let me just buck around a bit. Okay, I found the camera shortcut button. Oh no, Bugoli! No. Oh, good grief, that's gonna hoit. Bad luck. Stacks here coming out of Ascari, sadly. Hang on, who was that? Was that Darley Boy? Someone sounded like their tyres were screaming for grim death there. So Kobayashi Maru's put in a 1:49.4 as his fastest lap so far, which ain't half bad. Yeah, that might be faster than his quali lap actually. So just coming up to third race distance. Sherlock is good on fuel. Tyres will probably start going off soon. Best lap of the race so far, 1:48.6. Sherlock at 1:48. King Racer, sorry, 1:48.7. Kobayashi Maru 1:49.4. Darley Boy 1:49.5. On the softs. I'm wondering if Darley Boy's one stopping. Yeah, he's short shifting. And we know he's the tyre whisperer, so he's going to take these as long as he possibly can. Scale in fifth, whose rears are looking a bit ropey. So he needs to watch himself coming out. Oh, he's got traction control on. Okay, that's good. And you can tell that if you look to the bottom of the screen where you've got the miles per hour and the gear they're in the middle bottom of the screen. If you look just to the right, there's a car with squiggly lines on the back of it. That means if that's lit up, that means he's using traction control. Ginger Ninja up to 6th. Lovely stuff. Still on the hards. Still has a way to go on the fuel, so good stuff, Ginger Ninja. Bugoli after an unusual faux pas coming out of Ascari on lap 7. He's back down to 7th. It will be absolutely spitting teeth and desperate to get past his Mercedes teammate, although he doesn't have to worry about that because Ginger Ninja is into the pits, so no one stop for Simon. Nick in Honda doing beautifully on tyres and fuel. Although those rears are starting to look a bit dodgy. Well done, Nick in Honda. So Devlin is in as well. Murcielago now out on his softs. So I think this is his first lap. Indeed, his first hot lap on the soft compounds. So we'll be looking to stick in the 1:48 something. Start trying to pull in. Tipa in 10th, and I had to have a chat with Tipa after the race because I missed all of the action with him, but he went backwards very quickly, so I can only assume he had an off. Bad luck, my friends. Okay, so Sherlock hasn't pulled any further away. In fact, King Race has pegged him back a little bit. I'm sure what he'd been hoping, but all that, his terrible start and all the battling he's had to do was, given there was only a few hundreds between them in quali, that would be killing him right now. He's going to do very well to get on the back of Sherlock. He looks like he might be one stopping. King Racer now 6 ahead of Darley Boy. Who I'm sure won't mind me reminding you of what his PSN name used to be, which was Big Boy Mort 69. Oh, when he was young and foolish and probably didn't give a monkeys. And why should you? Why should you? So Darley Boy's coming up to the end of his stint. Probably might have enough fuel for another couple of laps. 6 behind King Racer and on his softs. I think the Alpha's not going to be the fastest car around here just because of its top end. It's a wonderful car to drive. It handles beautifully. But this track is all about top end. So we've got the SLS, the Supra, and I dare say we'll see Murcielago's Viper charging through the field at some point as well. Is anyone having issues with the stream? I keep on getting the whirling cursor of death on my laptop, which is frankly annoying. I hope it's not causing you, our viewers, any particular issues. So Dollar Boy is into the pits. Okay, so Scarlett going through into third. Trying to remind myself what all the various buttons are now. Lovely. Chase cam down to the first variante. Okay. Doing nicely. So Dollarbury and Bigoli are in. And Dollarboy is out. Beautifully through the second variante. Oh no! Again, my powers of observation are absolutely unbelievable. He clearly cut one of those corners by a few pixels. Wonderful. Okay, so we can see Darley is now out on his hard and has Murcielago breathing down his neck. So I'm assuming, well, he's done 10 on softs, so he's probably going to do the minimum stint on hards, get in, get the mediums on, and away he'll go. Because he certainly hasn't put enough fuel in to finish the race. Yeah, so we've got Murcielago, who's reading him in, which you kind of expect in a car with about 4 or 5 miles an hour more top end. And on the softs, okay, Sheerluck is in, King Racer is in, Scully is in. This could be interesting. Oh, Sheerluck's out again, okay. Okay, so we have, what's done now? Sheerluck now out on his hards and has probably put I imagine five laps worth of fuel in. He's 10.5 now, ahead of King Racer, who is also on his hards. Darley Boy is on his hards. Murcielago is on his softs. Has been for a few laps. I think he stopped on lap 7, didn't he? So he does like to mix it up strategy-wise and sort of do things on the fly. So, but he's got a young brain. He's only a whippersnapper. He's 32 or something ridiculous like that. Which we should have to give him some sort of penalty for. Put half a ton of ballast in his car or something, given that. Bad luck, Devlin. Okay, mate, no worries. Yeah, I think we should penalise these young whippersnappers with their fast reaction times and young brains. Yeah, a good 50 or 60 kilos of ballast, I would think, at least, should be applied to their cars. Anyone who's not in their 50s, I think they should go for. Okay. Mercenago desperately trying to get it on the back. I think he's a bit too far back to chuck it up the inside of Dale Boy coming into the first chicane, or Variante 1. Beautiful stuff. See where Scully is. 6 behind Merchadago, 10 ahead of Ginger Ninja, who is in 6th and has Kobayashi Maru for company. Yeah, so Ginger Ninja has stopped and is now, oh blimey, Justin's picked up a 1 second penalty. Bad luck, mate. That ain't gonna help. Don't get a penalty for that. Good grief. Okay. Bigoli is eyeing up that penalty and thinking, your ass is grass and I'm gonna mow it. Oh god, my laptop's buggered all. Can anyone in chat just tell me if your stream keeps on freezing? Mine certainly does. Mine certainly is, should I say. Okay, yeah, here he goes. There goes Bigodi. Flying past Justin. Bad luck, Justin. Trying to start keeping a record of how many penalties people get throughout the course of the season. It makes a big difference at the end of the day. So it'd just be interesting to see and let people know how many. Okay, Viney, thank you for that, sir. It must be my stupid Chinese laptop. Or Google, let's blame Google. Okay, so Bigodi now up into 7th. Kobayashi Maru 8th. Ian is up into 9th, lovely stuff. Honda 10th. And this beautifully bedecked printed circuit board or motherboard, whatever you want to call it. Ferrari 458 flying the Amici Racing Team colours. So we had a team versus team couple of races against these guys, and what a great fun it was. And very glad to say a couple of these guys have actually joined in with us, so it's lovely to see, and congratulations, well done. Oh no, wrong one, and T-Power. Now on his hard. Might be getting a bit of a rendition of All By Myself, which frankly no one wants to listen to. But yeah, I think he's not had the best of races tonight. Anyway, so Shirak has begun to pull away again on the hards. Wow, 11.7. He ain't short shifted anymore. Look at that, good grief. King Racer in 2nd. A pretty lone race as well. He's 12 behind Shearluck and 8 and a bit ahead of Merchadago. Well, that does seem to be dropping. See how Merchadago is tracking. So he's got past Dale Boy. He's done about his 8th lap on softs, so we're probably doing maybe one more, maybe two, and then swap into the mediums to finish the race off. Okay, Darley boy on the hards, probably a lap or two to go before. When did he stop? Yeah, so he's probably got a lap or two to go to complete his minimum stint, and then get the hell out of Dodge and get some decent tyres on the car and push on. So Scully, yeah, it's all just starting to spread out a bit. So have to start coming up with some witty anecdotes. Well, yeah, quite a Spiffy G, where are you? This is when we can chat about something utterly random. And, oh dear, but Spiffy G has left me. Never mind. We soldier on. Okay, so Scully, everyone's spread out now. Ginger Ninja, look at that, there's gaps between everyone. Okay, Pagoli will be stopping for his mediums this lap, I guess. Ginger Ninja. No, he's sitting pretty, or as pretty as a Yorkshireman can, on his soft tyres. Definitely a few more laps to go on those. And started on the hards, so yeah, I think it looks like pretty much everyone is going to be finishing on the mediums, which is a bit disappointing. They'll all be pretty much going the same-ish pace. Never mind. Pagoli, yeah, I think we'll be stopping at this lap. Kobayashi Maru. On his hard, started on softs. Seems to put a lot of fuel in for the hards. Okay, Sheerluck and King Racer are in, as is Darley Boy, so Murcielago hurtles through into first place. And Scarlett, does he Scarlett take second? Yes, he does. So first and second have to pit again. So Murcielago now has a 10-second lead over Scarlett in second. And Sheerluck is 2 behind Scarlett in third, but has made his final stop. He's nearly had to put a full tank of fuel in for, what's that, 11, 12 laps? Grief. But hey, it's a Mercedes V whatever it is, so not known for their fuel economy, frankly. V12s? Looks like they should be with that hulking great bonnet at the front of the car. Okay, so Ginger Ninja just coming through to fourth. Lovely stuff. So I don't really want to balls things up for him spectacularly, but he did say if he didn't get any penalties and didn't spin, he was looking good for a top 6. So far so good, Simon. Congratulations. Keep it up, mate. The commentator's curse isn't a thing. I can promise you of that. But don't try and prove me wrong. I am not accepting any blame for any spins or penalties after I said that. So, okay, Murcielago is in. Christ! That was not a long stint on the soft tyres. Okay, King Racer goes up into 4th. Kobayashi Maru up into 5th. King Racer's now on his soft tyres. Okay, so game on. A charging King Racer. It's quite a long way to go on softs, to be honest, but let's see if he can do it. Largo now to 6th, has picked up as 1 second penalty. Okay, so Largo is going softs, hard, softs. Okay, good call. What did Sheila go on? So so you were mediums, okay. Yeah, I just thinking that the 10-12 laps on softs around here is quite a long stint. So we've got 5 laps to make another change. Scarlett now leading by 1 second over Sheila in second. Scarlett finishing on the hards. Sheila on the softs and pulling in and pulling in and pulling in. That one? No, wrong one. Sorry. No, wrong one again. Okay. I will get this right one week. Sheila going pretty wide out of parabolic and it just needs to watch the slippy stuff there. Okay. Nothing happening into turn 1. Let's see. Ginger Ninja's up into 3rd now. Just pitting with 1% of fuel left. Guessing softs again, given he started on the hards. Anyway, we can see what he comes out on. So Scotty still fighting a good fight against Sheila. King Racer in 3rd, now on the softs. It's beautiful livery Supra, absolutely fabulous. 3.5 ahead of Kobayashi Maru in 4th. Largo, who's now battling Darley Boy like absolute crazy. What's Darley Boy on? Both on softs, okay, on as even, but that Viper is quick. Kind of in the toe, but he's not making any headway, so but look how much quicker he is through the chicanes. It's like must have been 50, 60, 70 metres behind and now he's only 20, so that's how he's going to have to pass him. Scarlett is in for his final stop. Look at that, he's right up his chuff now. Is he going to do it? I don't think he's going to be... Well, if he holds his line... No, okay, so he manages to let Chalaga go through. Probably wise. Great scrap between these two. Absolutely wonderful. So Sheila on the mediums. 14.5 ahead. Job done, I think. 8 laps to go after this one. Super stuff, Chris. But it's far too boring to give you any time at all. So on King Racer, who's 14.5 behind Sheila, 5 ahead of Kobayashi Maru. So job done there. Kobayashi Maru on the hards, who's going to need to stop. He has the battling Murcielago and Darlo Boy right behind him. But I think, well, I don't know, might be eking out for one more lap, but I'd probably come in and put your soft boots on, mate. It's time to make the magic happen. Oh, god damn you. Huawei. coming in. So he's hugging that inside curb. Looks like he might be. Bosh, in he goes. Lovely stuff. I think that's the right move, mate. Good stuff. Dale boy, just not close enough. Oh no! Here he goes! It's bad luck he couldn't capitalise on that much longer when it was squirrely through the first chicane there. Alright, let's leave these two lovebirds for a bit. Go back to Scarlet, who's just picked up a half-second penalty. Okay, but it's pretty much in no man's land. Ginger Ninja, the same, but in sixth. His prophecy looks like it's going to come true, so I'm going to move on to P7 before I completely balls it up for him. Bugoli is picked up a second penalty, but is 8 behind Ginger Ninja and 4 and a bit ahead of Kobayashi Maru. Poob is out on another pair of socks and will be flying. Lovely stuff, Justin. Nicky Honda. It looks like he's just about to make his last stop. Will I suspect to be going onto the soft compound. Oh, well driven there. That AstroTurf can be pretty nasty. Well done, Nicky Honda. GDSR Ian, who is fueled to the end and tired to the end. Looking resplendent in whatever colour car that is. Yeah, great to have you back with us again, Ian. Thank you so much for joining. And Tifa, who has tyres and fuel to the end, but I suspect can't wait for the race to finish and get practicing for our team versus team race tomorrow evening against the mighty ZFS. Talking of which, a special thank. I'm actually racing again tomorrow, if you can believe it. I haven't been that shit. Stop me from racing. So yes, we got the Alpha 4Cs at Sardinia against the mighty ZFS. Who I'm interested to see what team they put out tomorrow, given the somewhat fractious event that was last week's Group 2 round Road Atlanta, which was a huge amount of fun. But during which my T150, Thrustmaster T150, decided to give up the ghost and disconnect. So a massive thank you to one of my best friends in the entire world, Mr. Slim Churchill, father of two, captain of industry, who has lent me his Logitech G29 for tomorrow, which I will be I picked up early this evening just before the stream. So okay, Viney, thank you so much. Viney's just off to grab some grub. He's had a hell of a long day by the sounds of it, so I don't blame you at all. Thank you so much for joining, mate. I hope you can join the race next time. We do miss you on track, bud. But thanks for thanks for joining and for your comments as always. Lovely stuff. Okay. Shilak's got this. Interestingly, one of the only guys to run mediums, I think, this evening. Interesting if you're into tyre strategies, of course. not everyone's particular cup of tea. 13 seconds, 5 laps, just coming up to 5 laps to go. Driving beautifully. King Racer in second will be kicking his absolutely horrific start. As he was on pole, went backwards by about 5 places and had to waste a hell of a lot of time fighting through people. So yeah, kind of a shame, but hey, dems the brakes. Merchalongo currently sitting in third. Can't shake Darley boy. I think he just knows that Alpha has, unless he does something stupid coming out of the corners, that Alpha has not got the grunt to take him on the straights. It's like, to a certain extent, like an annoying little chihuahua humping your leg. Not that I try and suggest that Darley Boy is a chihuahua or anything like that, but no, the humping suddenly got a bit more aggressive. Chihuahua now means business. It's the most stupid analogy I've ever come up with in my life, and God knows there's been plenty of those. So, apologies all concerned. But I think Darley Boy can take great heart from this. I don't think he was ever going to win in the Alpha 4C, just because that thing has not got the top end around this very speed-oriented track. So, I would think fourth he'd be quite happy with, to be honest. And where are we next week? San Qua layout A. Yeah, maybe the same again then. He's probably praying for Brands Hatch, Road Atlanta, Red Bull Ring, Yamagiwa, Interlagos. That's where the car's going to come into its own. Not so much San Qua, which is a hugely fast track. But kind of handling as well, so we will see. Let's not write him off just yet. He's currently, I think, third in the table. Beautiful, and is absolutely one of our quickest drivers. A-rated, doesn't like to talk about it. Let's just have a look at Sherlock. Yeah, still there. 14 dead, look at that. 14 seconds ahead of King Racer. 3 laps to go after this one. I think the rock is in the sock. King Racer, great drive. Yes, shame about his start, but his highest finish for a while, so beautiful stuff from King Racer. Chinago now 2.5 ahead of Darley Boy in 4th. Scarlett in 5th. The stream is really getting on my tits. Good evening, Newell. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, yes, I think it's just my stupid Chinese laptop which seems to be having an issue. My internet is good, everything else is good, but it just keeps. I keep on getting the whirling cursor and it freezes. So, well, as long as you guys aren't seeing it, that's all I really care about. To be fair, just to make sure I wasn't missing anything on the chat. So, Newell, thank you so much for joining. Are you joining us for Group 4 on Monday? I hope so. And thank you for joining the league. It's always a good thing to see people who I've recruited jumping on, getting into things, watching the streams, joining in the races. It's a fabulous thing, and you're a very welcome addition to the league, my friend. That's the plan. Good man. Thank you, Newell. Excellent stuff, and that's a rather fetching Stetson you're wearing in your profile picture there. Lovely stuff. Okay, so sorry, rambling on. Yeah, it's all a bit. Hang on, who's that? Who's that racing? Is that Bigoli? Okay, got Bigoli and Kobayashi Maru. 7th and 8th. So these are two powerful cars right here, and yeah, I think this would be a great race to the finish, I'm sure. What else is closer than this? So let's just stick with it. Kobayashi Maru is pulling in, only a second behind now, and will definitely be in the tow, coming down the start-finish straight if he nails Ascari, which they are going through now. So what's the 8th? Bosh. Okay, Bigoli just got that slightly better. Just needs Kobayashi Maru needs to focus on Parabolica. Let's see if there's any way he can. That looks nice through there, Justin. Lovely stuff. Yeah, look at that. Under a second. Is it going to be under a second? Definitely get some towage. Not enough, I think, to mount a dive or ascend into T1. Let's just see if he can focus on getting a really good exit. Yeah, quite so happy, the Jaguar F-Type. Beautiful stuff from Justin. Still about the same, so he's now sort of focusing on getting to the Variante, the second Variante and the two Lesmos. And he's up on as fast as left. Oh no! Well done, Justin. Great effort, my friend. So yeah, GDSRE in 9th. They're going to have a crack at a livery on a Corvette. It's not a car I've ever driven, but they seem to look absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm not saying that people throw these things together and they just look great, but it seems to lend itself very well to liveries. It's a lovely looking car. Probably an absolute shocker to drive, but looks beautiful. Now we've got Nicky Honda in 10th, who has a flying fin. That's your car, the C7, in real life, Mule, or in the game? So Tipa is desperately trying to get some racing in this evening. He had an absolute shocker in his first couple of stints, and has been pretty much on his own all evening. And now I was kind of hoping we were going to get through the race. Well, actually, Sherlock's quite a way back. Holden. I don't know what HSV is, but Holden. It's sort of like General Motors, isn't it? It's like the Australian Vauxhall, if you like, where they do the muscle cars for Bathurst and stuff like that. Oh Christ! Sorry, Sherlock. You've won. Well done. Okay, brilliant. So we did get through the whole race without anyone getting lapped. Fabulous stuff. Well done, Chris. Brilliant. I've missed King Racer as well. Super. Absolutely epic stuff from the scruffy top there. So you've got Murcielago. He's got Darley Boy right up his chuff there. See, Murcielago finishing 3rd. Darley Boy 4th. Brilliant race between those two. It's a bit like Murcielago was kicking a puppy though. He's so much faster in straight line. Scarly finishing 5th. Well done. Ginger Ninja 6th. Excellent. Bigoli just coming through. Parabolica. I will Google Holden HSV afterwards, just to see exactly what you're talking about there. Bigoli in 7th. Beautiful stuff. Nice spin, my friend. Lovely. Kobayashi Maru in 8th. Lovely drive from Justin. GDSR Ian coming through. Just coming on to the final back straight. Hurtling down in that gorgeous sanding Yank tank he's in this evening. Oh, right, okay. Oh, lovely. Well, super. That sounds epic, I bet it sounds great, doesn't it? There goes Ian. Got Nick in Honda. One of his home races coming in to 10th. Well done. And Tifa. Okay, lovely stuff. Thank you, Newell, for the explanation. Beautiful stuff from the guys this evening. But there's only one guy who can, put his hand up and take the spoils this evening, and it was a great drive. So, GenX Racing, our Gr-3 100-mile challenge. Yes, it's season 13. Unlucky for some, round 5, but not unlucky for Sheerluck, who absolutely threw down tonight. Brilliant drive. So, Chris in 1st. Good night, Giovanni. Thank you so much for joining. Sheerluck in the SLS AMG, best lap of 1:48.6 in 1st. King Racer in 2nd, he must be kicking himself for the start he had. In the Toyota Supra, best lap of 1:48.7 in 2nd. In 3rd, it's Murcielago in the Dodge Viper, 1:49.0. Darley Boy, who God knows fought the good fight to try and get on the back of Murcielago. Cheers, Newell. Thank you for joining. Fantastic race in the car, which isn't the fastest in the straight, so brilliant drive, Darley Boy. Another brilliant drive, shall I say. Best lap of 1:48.8. Scarly in 5th in the Porsche 911 at 1:49.3. Ginger Ninja in Mercedes AMG with the fastest lap of the race at 1:48.5. Beautiful stuff, Simon. Well done. That's an extra point for you. Bigoli in 7th in the Mercedes AMG, 1:49.3 in 7th. In 8th, it's Kobayashi Maru, who was up to the heady heights of 2nd at one point in the Jag F-Type. Best lap of 1:49.4. Congratulations, Justin. GDSR Ian in the Corvette. In 9th, a best lap of 1:49.7. Nick in Honda, who got punted out of the quali lobby again for the second or third week in a row, I think. Bad luck, mate, but did well in 10th in his beloved Ferrari 458 around his home track, so lovely stuff at 1:50.4. Tipa in 11th, who, hope he's on chat. He had a bloody nightmare tonight. In 11th in the Alpha 4C at 1:48.8, and Devlin, who was taken ill and had to jump out. So well done all, and congratulations to Sheerluck, King Racer and Murcielago on your podium finishes. Right, as is customary. You're welcome, Ian. Thanks for turning up, mate. Jump on the chat if you can, if there is a chat. I'll just have a quick look. As is customary, we will go over and have a quick chat.
I always had to ensure that I don't punt him off and had to take out quite a fair amount of speed, which cost me unnecessary time.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Evening, Mark.
Good evening.
How are we?
Good, thank you.
Aye.
Excellent. Well,
How are you?
oh, thank you so much for asking. I've got a terrible cough, but in other news, I have managed to borrow my friend's G29 steering wheel for tomorrow. So I'll be plugging it in shortly and making sure it works. So, all good. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about the important man this evening, Sherlock!
Yes.
What a drive, mate! Are you punching the air? Are you moonwalking across your lounge floor?
Not quite. I couldn't believe how well I got off the line, and was ahead in the first lap. It was quite surprising, really.
Yeah, I kind. You know what? I kind of think the grid start for some of the Group 3 cars is almost really unfair because the Porsche is absolute shit. The Supra's absolute shit. Getting off the line. But anyway, hey, that's not your fault, and you absolutely made hay of it. And fantastic drive, mate. You were on your own basically for most of the evening, weren't you?
Yeah, it was just that first stint was qualifying lap after qualifying lap. I think.
Yeah.
Try not to make any mistakes.
Wonderful. So, yeah, congratulations, mate. That was a dominant drive,
Thanks.
and I assume you're all rather pleased.
I am very pleased with that. Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done, mate. Well done. Well done.
Well done, Sherlock.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. So, Merchant Argo.
Yeah,
Well done. You had an annoying Alpha 4C who was badgering you,
Yeah.
but just couldn't quite catch up down the straight. By the look of
I
it.
get to the stream and must have looked like a small chihuahua trying to fight a pit bull or something. Considering how
Well,
huge my car is.
actually, I did make the point on stream that it must have been like a sort of a chihuahua trying to hump your leg.
Yeah. It was in the last 2 laps. I think my tires fell off the cliff a bit because he started to get close again. But yeah, managed to keep him behind me. I think, considering it's Monza, I'm pretty happy with P3. I don't know what it is with the track. I think single lap pace I'm pretty fine, but I think it's just the consistency around this place.
It's not your favourite track, is it? Monza.
Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike it or hate it, but I just don't seem to be as competitive as on most other tracks, it seems.
Okay, good stuff. Well, hey, P3, great stuff. And
Thanks, man.
Congratulations on another decent drive. Well done. Moving on to Chihuahua. Sorry, Darlo boy.
Hello.
Oh, mate. I think. Do you think fourth is the best you could hope for?
To be honest with you, I was surprised to get fourth.
Well, okay, so you're happy with it, though.
I'm really happy with it.
Yeah,
the
okay,
top end,
yeah.
the top end of the 4C isn't exactly great. And as for accelerating out of corners, come out right behind Reindart, and it's just a case of bye. You know, so yeah, it was a good battle with Reindart. Really enjoyed that.
It looked like you did, to be fair.
Yeah.
I was mentioning that because it was just like you were getting out the corners faster, but then it was just because I think you were 5 miles an hour down in terms of top end speed, like particularly down the start finish straight. So another epic drive, mate, for me. Really good.
I was trying to push Reinhardt, thinking to myself with the car.
Yeah.
His tyres would go before mine, so I was hoping that I would get him once the tyres started to go off. And I went past him, and he just managed to get past me again, and then I just couldn't pass him again. So, well done, Reinhardt. That was amazing racing, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks, man. Second time in a row that we have a close finish.
Yeah, it's been good, man.
Yeah, and to be honest, I was focusing on you a lot because you were pretty much the only race on track, frankly. So it was wonderful to watch. And yeah, apologies for the Chihuahua thing, but it just came out of my mouth at the time.
It's fine. I used to have a Chihuahua.
Oh, God. Okay.
So I totally get it.
Okay.
Took her to the vets, and she decided to have a go at a husky. So it's like chomping at the bit, kind of. Doesn't matter how big the person is, how fast they are, whatever. I want part of that.
You want to hump their leg.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I know. Well.
Okay, mate, but fantastic drive again. Well done.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done. And right, so moving on to Teeper. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I must confess, I completely missed whatever hell unleashed itself at you at the beginning of the race because you were miles back from early on. So what happened? What happened, man?
I couldn't find any grip. My tires were cold all the time.
Okay.
I've got no skills.
Hang on. You came second in Group 2 around the mighty ZFS at Road Atlanta.
Yeah,
That's skill.
that's a grippy car.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I raced with cold tires.
Okay. So
I've got no skills.
it was just tires, right? It wasn't happening
yeah,
for you,
I
it
flew
seems.
off the track multiple times.
Ah,
Too
okay.
fast into the corners and stuff.
Okay.
Total disaster.
Well, bad luck, mate. But well, congratulations for keeping going and finishing the race off. Excellent stuff. Glad to see you weren't working tonight.
No, not tonight.
Okay, good stuff. Well, congratulations, mate, and thank you for joining the chat. Right, so that's it from us this evening, and next week...
No, you're quite all right, Mark. I'll just make you feel guilty about not speaking to me.
Haven't I spoken to you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Ginger Ninja, I'm so sorry. What a brain fart that was. Fastest
right,
lap of the
mate.
race. Fastest
I
lap
didn't
of the
hold
race.
grudges. Yes,
Epic. So, well, you did finish top 6.
I
And
did. Predictions
I
came true.
tried giving you the bloody commentator's curse so many times,
Yeah, you
and it
chicken
didn't work. In fact, I kept saying, I'm just going to jump off Simon before me saying something makes him fuck
That's
up.
what my wife says.
Yes, poor Mrs. Ginger Ninja, how she suffers for her love. But well done, mate. That was a great drive, absolutely superb. And I assume you're very pleased with your fastest lap.
Yes, yeah, I weren't expecting it, to be fair. I was just trying to push towards end because I could see that I was reeling Scarlene a bit.
Okay.
So I just kept trying to push a bit, and then fastest lap popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I'll take that."
Excellent. Yeah, great stuff. And you drove very well tonight. I must confess, you were on track.
Yeah,
I didn't see you get any penalties. You were absolutely on it. You got 2. Okay, well that's not bad round Monza, to be fair.
2.5s, yeah.
That's not bad round
Well,
Monza
I'll
because
take
those
that.
chicanes are a pain in the arse, aren't they?
Yeah, that wasn't planned tonight. It was just to average 150s,
Okay.
which I think I pretty much achieved. So
Yeah. Great stuff.
Yep, all good.
Congratulations, Simon. Well done. And apologies
Cheers,
for
mate.
nearly missing you out.
Quite all right, mate.
Not the first time.
I'm sure I'll never be
It's not the first
reminded.
time he's missed me, I'll tell you now.
Oh, is it? Oh, God. Sorry. It's the Yorkshire thing.
Yeah, you're not going to live that down now, you know.
It's a racist
I
thing, is it?
I'm sure Simon is never going to mention it again, given the absolute gentleman and a scholar that he is.
Of course
Anywho, thank you
I'm
so
sure
much,
that works on your
drivers.
missus.
Thank you so much to the drivers for the entertainment this evening. Absolutely brilliant. Sheila,
well done, Sheila.
Murcielago, and
Thank you.
King Racer. Fantastic podium finishes. Darling boy, well done for cracking on, and you nearly got it done. Well done. And yes, Ginger Ninja, well done on your fastest lap. Excellent
Yeah,
stuff.
quite all right.
And-
In future, Mark, though, when you're doing stream, get the information correct. Because halfway through the race, I had to checking to see what tyres were running. Because you kept saying about people going on to mediums. I was like, I'm sure we don't have to run mediums.
I said right at the beginning that the required tyres were softs and hards. In fact, I posted it in the chat.
Yeah,
So-
but then on stream you were saying, oh, and I wonder if he'll go on to his mediums. And I'm like, why would anybody go on the mediums?
Well,
Sheila
Sheila
did,
did, and he
yeah.
won. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
He's a more skillful driver.
Yeah, Andy picked the right tyres. Anyway, before this spirals out of control completely, thank you so much for joining, everyone. I think we had a mighty 4 likes tonight, and we had about 8 watching at one point. So thank you to the Italian contingent and Viney for joining, and Newell, of course, joining us from the US. So lovely to have you guys along. So thanks ever so much, everyone. Next week, on Halloween, we have St. Croix Layout A.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good luck with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the entertainment, guys, and we'll see you at the next one.
See you
See you
later.
later.
Cheers, guys. See ya.
Cheers.